Malta Eurovision is so close, and we have the chance to meet all the participants of Malta Eurovision. And today we're here with Kevin Borg. Thank you so much for making it to come here. How do you feel now that it's so close, actually, the show?
I'm totally looking forward to this show, and I just finished my rehearsal for today, and I'm extremely happy. The more it gets close, the more like excitement builds up, inside. But I'm looking forward to this.
Now in 2013 you were there as well with your song Needing You, yes. And you came second actually, yes. Which was so close. You were the televote favorite, as I remember. Now that you're back, how do you think Malta Eurovision changed since then, and how it is now?
I think it changes every year, and it changes to the positive. So I think I cannot say anything bad that it's changed to anything bad. I think I don't really know actually. I think that moment was magical. The Needing You moment was magical, and this is another adventure. This is another story of its own. So I'm like, let's see what happens. But to be in it, it's already something. It's already a big thing, and to be a part of this magical thing, and to be a part of so many talented singers as well. So I think whoever wins, it's gonna be cool.
Perfect. Now this year you're here with your song Follow.
Yep.
How was the writing process with your song? How did it all come together?
I don't really know about the process, but yeah, me and my colleague from Sweden, Simon Gribbe, we were just talking about like that if I was going to enter this year, and I told him, I think I want to try this year. And then all of a sudden I woke up one happy morning and I started writing this song, and it's about love, but it's a haunting romantic thing going on, kind of thing. I was inspired by these like Twilight movies and all these kind of movies, like it's about a couple, but the girl dies or she goes away or whatever, but he has this somewhat of a power that he can dream people back to life. He can dream things back to life. So he tries to get immersed into his own dream and get her back, even if it's a risk that he will get sucked into his own dream. So that sucks in a way, but
yes. That's true.
Let's hope he gets her back.
Now, your song Follow, how do you think people can relate to it when they see it on stage?
I actually think that if we all had the chance to bring someone back, we would do it like that, I was telling you before that if I could bring my mom back, even for 5 seconds, I would like to see her again. So basically, I think it's that kind of relation. And then I wanted to add some kind of fantasy to it, so if they want to choose my song for a big movie later on.
Perfect. Smart thinking, really. Now, obviously, you're working and also, I think, living in Sweden most of the time.
Yes, and Japan and here.
So many countries, Jesus Christ. How do you actually, is it for you to chat from the other place to the other one? Like, is it stressful or?
No, it's very cool nowadays, actually. We have Skype, we have all these things. I'm based here now again, sort of. But I Skype with my studios back in Sweden, because I left my studios in Sweden. So I have people working over there. And then I have a publishing company as well in Tokyo, Japan. So I travel back and forth to Japan, and luckily enough we managed to have 7 most sold albums in Japan.
Perfect, well. That's big success.
Yes.
Now, obviously in Sweden there's a big music scene, and even Eurovision is really big there.
Yes.
You also won Pop Idol, which makes it even better than for you being in Sweden. Yes. How would you think Eurovision gets inspired from the music scene in Eurovision in Sweden, as we see a lot of Swedish songwriters are going abroad to submit songs, also here in Malta? How do you think the Swedish music scene influences the whole show?
I think if you're talking about music in general, songwriting, producing, I couldn't have lived in a better place than Sweden. Per square meter, it's classified to have the most studios in the whole world.
Wow!
And it's not strange that the best music comes from Sweden. Every country has its own style, but Sweden has that something, that pop kind of thing, that I don't know. It's something really awesome that comes out from Sweden, and I managed to learn from the best. You know, I've worked with Andreas Karlsson, Jörgen Elofsson, that work with Kelly Clarkson and Desmond Child, you know, and all these. And I'm very grateful to have worked with these people that gave me such. For them, it's little, you know, but for me, it's a huge thing that I can do it today. And even I have Jade's song that I've written and composed. So I try to do what I've learned and give to others as well.
Oh, perfect. Now, obviously, you had just your rehearsal. How was it to be on stage for as when it's uploaded? It's Saturday, but like it's so close, and the rehearsals are just like the little tweaking and everything. How does it feel, really?
Oh man, that feeling. I mean, every stage has its own feeling. And this Eurovision stage in Malta has a kind of feeling that reminds me of Needing You as well.
Yes.
It reminds me of I've been there. I've been here 4 times. You know, I've had You're My Dream, Whenever, which were a songwriter and composer were Sani Akulina, who passed away recently, and Jason Kassar. And then from then on, when I moved to Sweden, I had Simon Gribbe and 4 others, which sorry guys. And this year it's just me and Simon, and I mean, the feeling on stage here is a magical one, especially now that you're talking to me after the rehearsals, you know. But this is going to be on Saturday, right?
Saturday, yes.
Oh, so my heart would be like.
I can imagine. Now you're very early in the draw of the whole show. Do you believe in the draw, that it matters with the 100% televote, or do you think just the best song, whatever it's sang, it can win?
You know, there are so many things you can say that it will never end. You know, but
yes.
I love the number 4 actually. I love my number. I don't know why you love a number actually, but I like to be able to land after my song, to relax, you know, because I don't know if I want to be last, because the excitement, you know, it's kind of, you see everyone coming down from the stage, and you're still there waiting to go up on stage, and you're like, oh, I peed myself, like, sorry. Cut. But it's that kind of excitement, you know. It's just exciting. I mean, when you hear the people, you know, shouting, and man, you gotta try that.
If I could sing, I would do it. Now, Eurovision is a big show, and there are a lot of songs from different countries.
Yes.
If you would have the chance to represent Malta in Kiev this year, what do you think would make you stand out compared to the other songs?
I don't really know. I think the most important thing in music and life is to be yourself and never let people change you or do whatever, you know. Just be yourself and still be humble to whatever chance and opportunity you get, you know. Because a chance like this to represent your country doesn't come every day.
That's
you know,
true.
it comes once in a lifetime almost. I think the most important thing as well is to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because we do music because we enjoy music. You know, once you start doing music because it's your job, you better go find another job, because music comes from here. So for me, as long as I deliver that to the people, I'm happy.
Now, as you said, Eurovision, big scene. Are you actually a really big fan as well of the show as well?
Yes.
Do you have any favorite songs from Malta that represented the country?
I like the song I sang on Sharbanket, Keep Me in Mind.
Yes.
A Little Child. I like. There were a few. Glenn Should Have Gone Through with One Life. Yeah, I'm gonna name them also.
That's nice. Now, we see you usually the last 2 times you have a ballad. This is a up-tempo ballad, I would say.
Yes, kind of yeah.
Is it your genre that you're doing all the time, or do you also do other songs?
No, I do. If you look at my albums and the stuff that I release, I usually do a lot of different stuff. But at the very same time, I feel very comfortable doing this kind of genre. So it's. I think it's a most people sort of. It brings a lot of emotions to the table. But you can never tell what kind of song I'm gonna come up with, because you know it starts with writing it. It starts with a beat, and then we see whatever happens. I say I write songs for Japan, and it's so crazy that, you know, I mean, J-pop is kind of crazy. But I don't see me doing a J-pop song over here. So
No, I don't.
M-pop,
You can
Maltese.
try it, but if it will succeed. Now, thank you so much for having the
you.
time. On the last note, do you have any message for your fans and the readers of wiwibloggs?
Yes, thank you very much for this. First, I would like to thank you for giving
My
us the
pleasure.
opportunity and giving us this exposure. And thank you to all who's been supporting me from the very beginning. Thank you. I love you all. Ciao.
Thank you so much and good luck.
Thanks.
And show Kevin your support on his social media, Facebook. I'm sure he would appreciate that as well. Thank you.
Ciao.